Ladies and gentlemen, g'day, it's Badger from Oz. And welcome back to Madden NFL 18 after back-to-back home throws. And we won both of them. We take on the Minnesota Vikings, a struggling Minnesota Vikings outfit. I did attempt to record this video once, but the game froze. Alright, so we're going to make them wear their away alternate, and we've got our black tops. Let's go. It was stuck on this loading screen. Oh, here we go. We're back. When we first started, it was stuck on this loading screen, so I had to restart the game. But now we're back. We're ready to kick some ass on Fox Sports. Get ready for Week 6 of Madden football. This is Ford Field, Detroit, Michigan, between Detroit and Minnesota. Welcome to Detroit. I've already said that, but yeah, Minnesota are out onto the field already and hoping to cause a major upset against the Lions in the battle of the NFC North. You know, the Lions, they got out of jail last week. For the second week in a row, they won a close one. This time it was against the Chargers. This is the third and final game of a three-game homestand. Detroit won a toss later first, so we are letting Minnesota have the ball first. 4 undefeated teams still remain, and the Lions are one of them. Here we go. This is the Detroit Lions versus the Minnesota Vikings on Fox Sports. On Fox Sports North 2 Classic Fox Sports Fox. Should be first and 10 at 24 for the Vikings. Detroit wearing the black tops for some reason. They'll wear it a couple more times this season too. Big throw, it's a big throw, and it's almost picked off already! The very first play of the game, it was nearly picked off. Let's take a look at Minnesota's offense. Wish them the best of luck in today's game against the defending back-to-back Super Bowl champions, the Detroit Lions. And now we fixed the glitch, as it was showing the Chargers glitching out for some reason. Second and 10 at 24. Tampa Bay take down San Francisco 38-28. Here we go. Week 6 action. It was a big throw, and this could have been picked off. Oh, it is picked off this time. How crazy is that? He's at the 40, for 30, for 20, for 10. Catch him if you can. Pick 6 of the year. Touchdown Lions. And Tease Tabor makes the Vikings pay on their opening drive. The very second play of the drive. The second play of the day. So, congratulated by his teammates. Let's go to the replay. Now let's go to the replay. I don't think we've seen this. Sam Bradford wants his revenge on the Lions. Whee! Oh, this would have been one head. Oh, bounced off his. We'll see. So it would have been a catch. He dropped it. Bounced off his number 30, like boink. Bounces off Tabor's head. And then he catches it again. And in front of his own team's, like, friggin' bench. That's to take it for a, friggin' almost 50-yard pick 6. Could that be the thumbnail? And this for the extra point. Matt Prater. And extra point is good. So Detroit's offense didn't even need to come out to the field to get the touchdown. just as well as Detroit the third. And West will keep it there. So Sam Bradford, he's hoping to make this one a much better play. Much better drive. Here we go. So Bradford looking for someone. There's a penalty on the field. Who's it on? And it's going to be a big catch to number 85. It will be a first down depending on the penalty. Ball's holding on the offense. We play first down. So we don't know what about the holding call. Here we go. So Bradford looking for someone else now. Throw. It'll be caught by the number 85, and this time it's going to be a catch. It's going to be 2nd and 9. 11 yards on the play. To Glover Quinn with another tackle for the season. Bradford. Throw. It's a big. And he's dropped it. This would have been an incredible catch, and he made it. Treadwell. 3rd down beckoning. Say hello to the Detroit defense and wish them the very best of luck in today's game against their division rivals, the Minnesota Vikings. And that was a very crazy interception as well. I'm sorry, the sense of belief was broken for some reason. Third and 9 at 9:26. Clock has stopped at 8:46. Detroit's offense hasn't even come onto the field yet, and they're already up 7-0. It is Sam Bradford for the throw. It will be caught by number 33, and he goes out of bounds just before he can get the first down. So returning, so 4 for 3 at the 32. 8:24 to go in the first quarter. So Quigley will be the punter. Oh, I thought it was going to go to the right then. I saw a bit of wobble, I saw a bit of a glitch there, and oh, this could be danger for the Lions, and it's going to be at the 6. Great punting effort by Quigley. So Wayne's just making sure. So we'll be 1st and 10 at the 6. And off to Theo Riddick. And he's stopped! He's stopped at the 6. He's staying put. It's not how you want to start your own drive, your open drive. And then off to Theo Riddick. This will be a first down. He's going to take it to the 20 for 14 yards. About 14 yards. He had 203 yards before he got injured. But he's back onto the field. 15 yards on a play. Let's see the replay. And off to Theo Riddick. This will be first down. He's at the 30, the 40, and eventually takes it to the 42 for about 22 yards. $22-yard by Theo Riddick. 22-yard run is what I meant to say. So 1st and 10 at around 42. And off to Rhodes, to James Rhodes, and he will take it to 43. He might be hurt. Looks like he's holding his thigh or his calf. He is in a lot of pain. We'll be right back. It's Fox Sports. Back soon. So we're coming back to Fox Sports. It's 2nd and 9 at their own 43. Detroit ball. He's like he's happy chilling. So James Rhodes is hurt. So Rick is going to come to the field. No, Darrell Young is going to come out to the field. Their handoff to... Oh, he's pushed back at the 40. Oh, Rick did not make a good play there. So we go 3rd and 12 at their own 40. How far can Stafford go? And he looks like he's caught it at the 48, at the opposition 48. 4th inches at the 48. Big ball on 4th downs this season. Well, last week they were anyway. Michael Roberts. So 4th inches. But it's a big play. So have the hand off the Riddick. Can he get to the first down marker? He can! And he gets about a yard. That will be enough to keep the chains moving. Let's see. This is their 3rd 4th down conversion in 2 weeks. And the Lions were stronger. Stafford. Another hand off to Riddick. He stays upright. He stays upright. He gets the first down, takes it to the 35 for about 12 yards. First attempt at 35. Another hand off to Riddick. Goes to the left, and he just shy of the 31. 2nd and 6 at the 31. And after Darrell Young, he will get the first down, or will he? Yes, he will. 1st and 10 at 25. Offense has not scored a touchdown since week 4. So Darrell Young again is an opening. It's going to be closing very quickly, and eventually he takes it to the 20 for about 5 yards, and a bit of a fight going on. So Kendricks with his 2nd tackle of the day. Another hand off to Riddick. This will be close to a first down, but he's not going to get it. 3 yards on play. Will be 3rd and 2 at the 17. Hand off to Riddick. He will get close to a first down. He'll get 1 yard, but that's going to be it. Now, went for on 4th down, but, you know, it was 4th and inches. They're going to take a field goal. So Prater. It's there. And up by 2 scores. So it's 10-0 on Fox Sports. North 2 Classic Fox Sports Fox. Just making a parody of the Simpsons reference. So it's a clean field goal, so number 25. Murray will keep it in the end zone, and understandably so. So Sam Bradford's going to get ready again. He wants to hand off to Dalvin Cook, but he didn't get that throw. It will be caught! No, they're saying only 1 foot was in bounds. 2nd and 10, 25. So Sam Bradford. Oh yeah, that was not a first down. Here we go. The hand off to Dalvin Cook. He's staying upright. Can he get the first down? Not quite. He gets about 8 yards on the play. 3rd and 2 at the 33. Minnesota about to go 3 out. I can't afford to. They're down multiple scores. Here we go. Now to Dalvin Cook. And he gets pushed back at the 32. So it's the 3-and-out situation. So Dalvin Cook, he lost about 2 yards there, about 1.5 yards. It's a 4th and 3 at 32. So time for the Lions to get at least one possession, one play out. So Quigley, punter, he gets a nice punt before. And the Lions player takes out the 10 and eventually held at 19. So just inside his own 20-yard line. Yeah, Stafford, fan off to Theo Riddick, doesn't know where to go, and he gets about 1 yard, and that will do it for this first quarter. There's also an upset alert. The Jets lead. 2nd and 9 at the 20. That will do it for the first quarter. Well, the first quarter started with a bang, and look at this. Tease Tabor with the touchdown on defense, and it's 10-0 in favor of the Lions. Who's going to win this one? Second quarter coming soon. Second 9 at their own 20-yard line.
Double tight, guys, double tight. Big 20, big 20.
They'll head off to Theo Riddick, and he stopped. He's slightly pushed back again. Burn 10. Detroit might be going 3 and out. They got a 3rd down conversion before. Can they get another one? Stafford, who's he looking for? Throw it. It'll be caught by number 80, Roberts. Michael Roberts, and he gets about 20 yards on the play. He knew he saw Roberts. He knew he had to trust him, and he repaid his trust. So let's see, what else has it got? Who saw that Roberts made a catch? Now man off to Theo Riddick. He's trying to push through. He gets about 3 yards. It's 2.5 yards, they're calling it. 2nd and 8 at the 42. And out off to Theo Riddick. How far is he going to get? He gets about 4 yards. Should go for a front play, but you don't know what's going to happen. Honestly. Stafford. Another hand off to Theo Riddick. Can he get the first down? He can! He's inside the 50. The 45. Takes it to the 45. Less than 10 at the 45. Carolina lead Washington 3-0 on the road. Carolina hoping to make it 6-0. Detroit have the bye next week. And they're worried it's going to slow their momentum down. It's such an amazing start to the season. 2nd and 11. They lost half the yard. I want to get another field goal. They hand off to number 46. And he's taking it to the 44. Can he at least get to the 40? 3rd and 9 at 44. Let's see. Who's he going to find? Can he find Roberts again? He's dropped it. 4th and 9 at 44. Play tight. We're going to go for a 61-yard field goal. Timeout Lions. They decided to change their mind. And they're going to punt. So they are in opposition 44 and 4th and 9. Yeah, you have to punt. And he doesn't get there in time. So it's going to be at the 20. Excuse me. So 1st and 10 at our own 20 with 6:16 remaining of the second quarter. Minnesota got the ball first, so Detroit will get it first in the second half. Throw, it's caught to number 85, and that will be 4 yards. And a bit of a fight going on. Eventually it simmers down. 2nd and 6 at 24. 5:50 remaining of the second quarter. Throw, caught by number 82, and it's going to be a first down. First and 10 at 32. Hand off to Dalvin Cook. Gets back 3 yards. Second and 7. At the 35. Here we go. Throw, and it'll be, oh, they collide. So it'll be an incompletion. 3rd and 7 at the 35. Here we go. Throw, Sam Bradford, it's got, number 85 is good, it's going to be at 40, the 30, the 20, can he stop him? Eventually he does, but it's going to be at the 8, that's a huge play. 38 yards run after carry. How come we don't have a replay on this? Alright, well guess I'm going to show the replay then. 57-yard play. Just in case we've got any Vikings fans here on YouTube and Twitch. 57-yard play and 38 after carry. That's Detroit's first real blemish of the day. And he was off to a touchdown. Had it not been for Wilson, that would have been a touchdown. So first a guy at the opposition 8-yard line. Here we go. Pass to Dalvin Cook. He lost 3 yards on the play. It's supposed to be handoff. I don't know why I said pass. 3:30 on the clock. Hand off to Dalvin Cook again. Pushed back at the 14. He's lost 6 yards in 2 plays. So they can get it back to a 1-score game. Dalvin Cook back-to-back 3-yard losses. So it'll be 3rd and goal at the 14. This time he's going to throw. Who's he looking for? He's got to find someone, and he does! Touchdown, Minnesota! It's his first touchdown reception for Hodges. So now, Minnesota are back within 4 points. Because of that big play that Bradford made a few plays ago. And that turns into 6 points. To Bucky Hodges. 14-yard touchdown. You saw him on his own, and he got it in the end. And extra point is good, so it's a 3-point game. Kim Spence is going to return it. We'll take it to the 29. So 1st and 10 at their own 29. Stafford the hand off to Theo Riddick. He's going to take it to the 35 for about 6 yards. Stafford, another hand off to Theo Riddick. He will push for it and he gets the first down just before the 2-minute warning. And Detroit will get the ball first in the second half. There's your 2-minute warning on Fox Sports. That's a close one at the moment. Minnesota taking it right up to them, despite their opening quarter blunder. Getting close to half time, and Minnesota taking the fight to the Lions. First and 10 at their own 21 for the Lions. They need to get to the 38-yard line. They hand off to Theo Riddick again. And it's going to be a first down. He's going to take it to the 48. They need 10 yards. 11-yard run by Theo Riddick. Cincinnati, Baltimore on the road, 21-14. Coming out off the Theo Riddick, and he's lost the battle there. He's staying put. Second 10 at 48. Chicago versus Oakland, that's going to be a really good one. That's going to be a fun one to watch. Around off to Theo Riddick. He's trying to fight through. Let's see, 3rd and 6 at the 44. They're out of field goal range.
Big 20, big 20.
Minnesota aren't using their timeouts. What the hell are they doing? They need to use a timeout. They want the ball back. Now up to Theo Riddick again, and he's not going to get the first down. Oh, Detroit used their timeout a bit too early. 4th and 5. So now they're going to have to go for a field. Oh, here we go. Tight end attack has worked before. He's going for it, he's risking it. It's going to be a try, 4th down attempt. It's batted away, and that's a turnover and downs right before the half. But Detroit will get the ball back first in the second half. Here we go. Sam Bradford is going to go himself. He's going to have to go himself. Oh, and a timeout for Minnesota. So 4 seconds left. 2nd 5 at their own 48. Here we go. Throw it. It's a big throw. Time. It's 0s on the clock. It could have been another interception, but it's incomplete. Half time, and it's only a 3-point game. With Detroit receiving the second half football. So Minnesota coming to Detroit, hoping to pull off a big upset. They're taking it right to them in the second quarter. But it's the Lions that are in front because they're rushing plays and making them pay. This was the pick 6, the second play of the game. First one was a near interception. This one made up for it. More than made up for it, actually. And then a field goal in the first quarter by Matt Prater. So he still rocks. So it is Jacksonville 14 points up with 70 seconds remaining. We'll go back to Fox Sports North 2 Classic Fox Sports Fox, where Detroit lead by 3 points. So Akeem Spence will be the returner. And takes it 2-24. Cincinnati lead Baltimore on the road 31-14. So an upset looks to be on the cards there too. Stafford's going to wait. And off to Theo Riddick. That should... Oh, he's got stopped. He got stopped for 3 yards. So it'll be 2nd and 7. The field goal won't be safe, but it is doable. Another hand off to Theo Riddick. This should be a first down. It's close. 7 yards on play. Is that going to be enough? No, it's a 13 inches. They're calling it. Let's see the replay. Oh, hang on. No, that's not a first. That is not a first down. At least it doesn't look like it anyway. After Theo Riddick again, and this time he's in. It's gonna be a first down. So first and 10 at around 35. 8:30 left of this third quarter. Lions by 3 points. Another hand off to Theo Riddick. And he tries to stay upright and he takes it to the first down for a couple of yards. 2.5 yards, they're calling it. Another hand off to Theo Riddick. And he gets pushed back at the 35. And looks like he's hurt. Like, Theo Riddick cannot catch a break with injuries. 9 at the 35. Let's see who he can find. Who's Stafford going to find? Throw, and it's dropped again. Caught a couple of them today, but it's just not good enough. So Detroit have a wasted drive. Minnesota, if they somehow pull off an upset, then Detroit, they might not be contenders. They lose this one at home to Minnesota, then, oh, unbelievable. And Murray gets taken at 3-1. Not much of a return there, but, you know, depends on position. Excuse me. So Dalvin Cook, he should get the first down here, and he does! And he's eventually stopped at the 44. And Theo Riddick is out of the game again. So it'll be caught. Number 84 gets about 8 yards on the play. 2nd and 2 at the opposition 48. Remember, Detroit flogged the Vikings in Minnesota last time. Now Minnesota, they're out for revenge. Bro, it'll be caught by number 19. And they're almost within field goal range. Detroit led 10-0 at the end of the first. Minnesota scored a touchdown and a point after in the second quarter. And the Vikings want blood. Now up to Dalvin Cook again. He gets tripped at the 40. So it's 1 yard gain. 2nd and 10. 5:35 left. Here we go. Dalvin Cook again. He's staying put at the 40. 3rd and 10 at the 40. 5 minutes before the end of the 3rd quarter. No, Carolina lead 9-7 on the road. Hoping to go 6-0 against Washington. Bradford throw. It's going to be incomplete. Well, incomplete. So the clock will stop at 4:50. Now, Minnesota, you'd think they would kick for a field goal. No, they're not going to kick for a field goal. I would have gone for a field goal. Green Bay crushing Dallas on the road, 28-10. Oh, I thought he was going to do it again. I thought he was going to fake it. And it's going to be at the 4. What a punt! So, Detroit need a lot of breathing space. And off to Darrell Young, and he's pushed back at the 2. Second and 11 at the 2. Stafford, they hand off to Young again. And he's got some more yardage, he's fighting for it. He gets 9 back. 3rd and 3. This is much better. Hand off to Darrell Young. He's going to get it first down. He's going to take it to just past the 20. So 10 yards on the play. From the 2-yard line 2 plays ago. And amazing. So Darrell Young hasn't given up. Now hand off to Darrell Young. And this is going to be 1 yard. 2:49 to go. And off to Young again. He fights 1 and he gets just 1 yard again. We've got to go for a tight end drive. It's going to go for a throw this time. Stafford, what can he do? Throw. Oh, it's going to be picked off! And this could be a pick 6 of his own! Touchdown, Minnesota! They're in front! That's his first pick 6. The Vikings get a bit of revenge. They get revenge. Just when they're starting to cry, Kendricks makes the Lions pay. Congratulated by his team. Let's see the replay on that. Minnesota are in front in Detroit. So Kendricks read the play really well. And that's going to be a pick 6. Just to put him up by 4, Minnesota. And the extra point is good, and they're up by 4. 14 unanswered points for Minnesota. They couldn't upset the Lions on the road, could they? That takes it to 25. But Detroit do get the football back. And up to Darrell Young. This is going to be about 3 yards. So Detroit, with 5-game winning streaks on the line. Minnesota, they're starting to believe. Hand off to Darrell Young. Theo Riddick, where's Theo Riddick when you need him? Oh, did you see that referee glitch? 3rd and 5 at their own 30. Hands off to Fane. Can he get it? No. It's 3 and out, 4 for 3. They're going to have to punt. They've gone 3 and out again. They can't do anything. There you go. It's got to go to the end zone. Oh, Detroit stopping that at 2. So maybe there's a chance. Great job by the punt team. I'm actually glad I decided to punt now. This could have been at the end. So, 1st and 10 at the 2. Here we go. Down up to Dalvin Cook, and he's going to get to the 3 for 1 yard. End of the 3rd quarter, Minnesota, yes, Minnesota have taken the lead. They're up by 4 points. They couldn't upset the Lions on the road, could they? Right, 2nd and 9 at the 3. Minnesota will have the football after a great punt by the Lions. They went 3 and out though. So what's going to happen? Hand off to Dalvin Cook, and the blockers are doing their job. Dalvin Cook gets about 4 yards. 3rd and 5. Well, Cincinnati are causing a big upset against Baltimore on the road. 3rd and 5 at the 7. Oh, he's in the outside. He could be in trouble. It's a throw. It'll be caught, and he's going to get the 1st down. Dalvin Cook with the 1st down. Oh, he doesn't get the 1st down. It's going to be 4th and inches. Let's see. Was this a 1st down? Detroit might only have 1 chance. Oh, that might be a 1st down. No, it's not a 1st down. Excuse me. So, punting by Quigley. Take it just inside his own 40. And he's going to take it to the 45. So Detroit have a chance. Past 2 games were close. They flogged Minnesota back in week 3. 3 weeks later, they're actually trailing. Let's see. Now to Darrell Young. And that's going to be a 1st down. He's going to take it to the 40. $14 yards to the 40. Darrell Young. You think this one's going to go down to wire? Detroit should be crushing Minnesota, but they're getting cocky, their fans. Another handoff to Young. And he gets it to 39. 2nd and 8. Another handoff to Young. And he's fighting for it. He gets 2 more yards. Another handoff to Young. That's going to be a 1st down. And he takes it to the 25. Big 3rd down conversion there. 12 yards gained on the play. So here it is. Hand up to Young again. He's staying upright and eventually goes down at the 22. Needs more yardage. Needs a lot more yardage to get to the end zone. 6:20 to go. Vikings lead by 4 points. Another handoff to Young. And he gets tackled at the 18. 3rd and 3 at the 18. Here we go. Less than 6 minutes to play. It's going right down to the wire. Stafford, the handoff to Young again. This one's going to be a first down. He's close to the 10. He's at the 12. Here we go, first and 10. Now handoff to Young. He's trying to stay up, and he's fighting for it. He lost a yard. So Fane's lost a yard. At the 13. Okay, so it's now pushed back. Second 11 at the 13. Now handoff to Fane. He's got to try and make it to the end zone. He's staying upright. He gets it to the 5. 3rd and 2 at the 5. Stafford, the handoff to Young again. Can he get close? Oh, he's at the 3. 4th and 1. They have to go for it. We've only got one shot at this. Who's he going to find? Can he find someone? Touchdown line! They're back in front! Stafford under pressure, throws a touchdown pass. And the Lions have hit the lead. I didn't realize that was going to be his goal, and Kendricks returned. He gets his revenge on Kendricks, and he finds Michael Roberts. Handshakes all around, you love to see it. So Matthew Stafford, a 3-yard pass to Michael Roberts. He had to be quick. And Stafford got tackled right away. This might be the thumbnail if we win. I wasn't sure Stafford even knew as well. Kenny Golladay. Like his style. So this is for the point after. So Prater takes the extra point. We have a close one. Detroit back in front. And Carolina lead Washington on the road with 5:40 left. But did Detroit leave too much time? Green Bay lead Dallas by 11 points. So Murray decides to come out. He has to come out. Number 25 will take it to 27. Now Philadelphia lead New Orleans 17-14. 20 yards per return for Murray. So 1st and 10 with 3:30 on the clock. Minnesota have done well to get this to this point. It's a shame I just let the Detroit Lions score a touchdown here. Sam Bradford throws it to number 88. It's going to be about 7 yards on the play. So 2nd and 3 to Washington. It's his first reception of the day. 3:05 to go. They can send this into overtime with a field goal. Oh, this could be... Oh, penalty on the Lions. Oh, they got caught. It's defensive neutral zone infraction. It's going to put it 5 yards. And that's going to be an automatic first down. Yeah, the crowd, they are pissed off. I don't blame them for getting pissed off. So 1st and 10 on 39 with a couple ticks under 3 minutes to play. Here we go. Sam Bradford's looking for someone, and that's going to be incomplete. Out of bounds. The clock will stop at 2:55. 2nd and 10 at the 39. With 3 chances left. 2nd and 10 at 39. Sam Bradford. Got to look for someone that's big. He's caught. Number 11 has caught it. And he's tackled at the 28. And the clock will stop at 2:48. He's taken one for the team. Has he kept Minnesota in the game? He has. But it's going to be costly. Welcome back to Fox Sports North 2 Classic Fox Sports Fox. It's a close one in Detroit for the third week in a row. Look at this. Look at this. For all the Minnesota Vikings fans, if you're in there. 33-yard play to Hodges. So this game's not over yet. Holy crap. Got Carolina leading Washington by 2 points on the road. Minnesota at the 28-yard line. They're within field goal range. Sam Bradford's looking for someone, and it's going to be thrown out of bounds. The clock will stop at 2:43. Detroit are 5-0, but they've won the past 2 close ones. Past 2 have been close at home. All their games at home have been close. Here we go. So Bradford, throw. It's caught for Dalvin Cook. He tries to spit out of trouble, and he only gets 2 yards for it, though. Gets fooled. Like, you can't fool this person. Try to spin out of trouble. 2-yard pass to Dalvin Cook. Try to spin out of trouble. Look at this. He latches onto them, knowing he was going to try and spit out of control. 3rd and 8 at the 26. If they don't get this, they have to settle for a field goal. Here we go. Sam Bradford is looking for someone to throw, and it's going to be caught for a first down inside the 13. And it's a 2-minute warning because of the penalty from the false start penalty earlier. Oh, what a game we've got on our hands. Detroit lead by 3 points, clinging on for dear life. Welcome back to Fox Sports. Holy shit, it's close. Lions lead by 3 points. Versus 10 at the opposition 13. They are well within field goal range for Minnesota Vikings. Here we go, Sam Bradford. The hand off to Dalvin Cook. Can he get to the end zone? No, he's stopped at the 9. 2nd and 5 at the 9. Sam Bradford also, he's still looking for someone. Can he find someone in the end zone? Is it a touchdown? It is! And the Vikings are back in front! Did he get it both feet in bounds? Yes, he did! Touchdown, Minnesota. It's going to stand. Oh, hang on! Hang on! Hold the phone! That's a touchdown. That is a touchdown. But did the receiver have possession? Maybe. I reckon that's still a touchdown. It's going to stand. And Detroit fans are not going to like this. Oh, after... Yep, it's going to stand. Let's see the replay one more time. Oh. Now Detroit needs some time. Detroit fans, if they lose this, they're going to think they get robbed. I don't think this is a robbery. I reckon it's a fair catch. It's a touchdown. This might be the thumbnail. If Minnesota win. Yeah, that's a touchdown. So let's see. The game's opening up in this second half. An extra point is good, so Detroit now need a touchdown to retake the lead. So, 4 points of difference in favour of Minnesota. A big upset's on the cards. Thank you for the head pats, Blue Doomer Gaming. Let's see. Should have gone back in, but that's okay. Right, at the 23, okay. 7 yards per return. Let's see. The Minnesota Vikings on the verge of a big upset. Meanwhile, Jacksonville and Houston scores a level there with 3:30 to go of the 4th quarter. Hand off to Young. He's got to find someone. He's got to find an opening. He doesn't. He gets 2 yards on the play. Here we go. 2nd and 8 at the 25. How's a Sweet Badger doing tonight? I'm doing alright, actually. This is the second game on This is going to be a little bit of a long stream. The handoff to Darryl Young, and it's going to be third down, 3 yards on the play. Final drive. Third down back in. It's going to be 48. It's going to be first down, 40. He's at the 50. He's outside, just outside 45. 1 minute to go. We needed that one. 26-yard run by Will Fain. Those that just joined, Detroit's defense scored a touchdown on the second play of the game. First and 10 at the 46. Here we go. And off again to Young. He's got to keep going. Come on, we're running out of time. Second and 6 at the 42. Now we hand off to Darryl Young. It's going to be close. Very close, first down. Third and 2 at the 38. And Carolina have taken down Washington in field. Let's see. Can he get the first down first of all? It's close. It is. It's going to be a timeout for the Lions. First and 10 at the 36. Oh, Detroit not out of it yet. First and 10 at the 36. Here we go. Now down off to Darryl Young. He's gone for it. He's going to be inside. And it's going to be a timeout. First and 10 at the 23. All right. Here we go. 10 seconds to go. First and 10 at the opposition 23. We're down to their last timeout. Another hand off to Darryl Young. He's got it. He's at the 10. He's staying up, not quite. Timeout. He's at the 9. Unbelievable. Oh, what a game. Oh, I got 1, maybe 2 chances. First and goal at the 9. They're going to go for a standard pass. This is it. It's all or nothing for Detroit. Stafford, can he find Roberts? Can he win the game? Oh, this could have been it. One more shot at the end zone for Stafford. Oh, this is unbelievable. Second and goal at the 9. You got 1 chance left, Stafford. Is this going to be your time? Stafford, who's he going to look for? Can he find Golladay? He cannot! It's blocked, and Minnesota are going to pull for huge upset. 21-17, your final score. Unbelievable. You can tell the home crowd are pissed off. And understandably so. Minnesota claim a huge scalp. Good sportsmanship all around. At the very least, you love to see it. What a game. Minnesota win it by 4 points. 21-17. Came right down to the wire. And this time, Detroit ran out of luck and out of time. What a game. A big upset. And it's a good thing it's crapping out straight after the game instead of during the game. But look at that. Can you believe it? So Roberts thought he'd won it. Teased the ball thought he'd won it in the beginning. But in the end, it was Minnesota with the upset coming to Michigan and pulling off the upset. What a game. This was a sweaty game. This was a very tough game. Minnesota getting a touchdown at the last minute. I think it was at the last minute. I'm not sure. Let's see the touchdown. Let's see where he got the touchdown. I'm going to put the aircon on. It is freaking hot here. 147. Was this a touchdown? Detroit fans asked. Look at this. Looks like he had control on it to me. With one hand, that's okay. Both feet were in bounds. I think that's a touchdown. Good call by the referees. Unbelievable. What a game. And Detroit suffer their first loss of the season. Minnesota get revenge in a big way. Detroit were expecting an easy win. Expecting it to kick Minnesota's ass. But it didn't happen. And Detroit are no longer undefeated. They fall in heartbreaking fashion. Let's check the news. This is a big deal. Let's see the top stories. Did they mention anything about Minnesota? They should mention something about Minnesota. Philadelphia win a nail biter. They figured it out on offense, well, they sort of did. But you know what? This was crazy stuff. So Detroit's their first loss of the season. Let's take a look at Seattle, Carolina, and Oakland. Let's see if they also stay undefeated. Okay, we had a couple of close ones. Falcons over Saints by 1 point. Jets over Steelers by 7. Miami over Jacksonville. Dallas over Chicago. Green Bay beat Kansas City by 2 points. Hang on, wait, I'm looking at the wrong results. Week 6. So we had New York Jets taking out Miami. We had Carolina beating Washington by 2 points. We had Green Bay beating Dallas. We had Philadelphia, as we mentioned earlier. Houston came from behind and took down the Jacksonville Jaguars in a high-scoring nail-biter. Philadelphia taking down New Orleans. So Philadelphia avoid the upset. Same thing can't be said for Detroit. Minnesota could be one of the upset of the year contenders. Cincinnati crushing Baltimore. That's also a big upset. Thanks to that second quarter flogging. Let's see. We've got New England taking down Cleveland in overtime. What else did we have? So yeah, Carolina barely stayed unbeaten. So they're 6-0. What else? Oakland crushing Chicago 45-20 on the road. Seattle beating Arizona in overtime. So those 3 are still undefeated. And then there were 3. And the Chargers take down Kansas City on the road by 4 points as well. Now let's take a look at the other schedule, the Week 7 schedule. So I'm not going to read out all these results, but look at this. Remember, Oakland, Seattle, Carolina still undefeated. They're 7-0. Philadelphia beat New York Giants by 2 points. Oakland, a high-scoring game, winning over Denver. And Seattle, they're still undefeated. So 3 undefeated teams remain. But Detroit, because the Bears also lost, let's look at this. Detroit are still the number 3 seed. Even though Philadelphia won 3 in a row. Because of their percentage. Let's see. I want to see if there's any winless teams. So every team's won. A couple weeks ago, the Texans won 2 in a row. Anyway, so we're up week 8. We take on the Falcons in a tough game. That's the game we should have lost first, but to Minnesota, wow. This to be continued.